years into our marriage, and I went to the Ideal Home exhibition, which takes place in London. I went there and I thought, well, this is a great place, lots to do, lots to see, lots to buy, great businesses here. But the only thing that was lacking was I couldn't find anywhere where I could pray that day. I didn't find anywhere where I could have halal food. So I was very limited to what I could eat there. And I missed my prayers that day, which made me feel very awful. So I went home that day. I spoke to my husband. I said, look, it's a great show. Everything was brilliant about it. The only thing, as a Muslim, I go, there was nowhere to pray. There was no halal food. Wouldn't it be a good idea to do something like this for the Muslims? They will enjoy it. There's so many great Muslim businesses out there, and it would be so good to see something like this happen. So I kind of planted that seed, and then the next thing I know, my husband's like, wow, this is a great idea. It's something we should do. So he, without even me knowing, started looking into venues and looking into some backgrounding, some research on how we could sort of build this business. And to be honest, the next thing he kind of said to me is, oh, Shabana, I'm going to look at a venue and I think we could do this. We're going to do this because I found an events group we could work with, and I think we should go for it. So being excited at the time, thinking, wow, it could be something amazing. We could build something great. We kind of decided to go ahead with it. And we're here, as you see today. It's been 5 years and it's been running very successfully, as I've said. Both me and my husband, we've never ever done any, to be honest, never even organised an event apart from our weddings, I would say. So it was completely new, didn't know where to start. We did some research. We thought, what, this is something we can't do alone. We looked into it and we found an events team called Events Northern, who we've been working with for the past 5 years. Again, we mentioned the idea to them. It wasn't anything that they had done on a large scale, anything like this. They hadn't even worked with any Muslim clients before. So they were interested, very keen to do it. We then sort of looked to see some venues, and they said, yes, it's a great idea. We do expos all the time. Then we started doing more and more research, and then we realized it's going to be a huge project, not something that me and my husband will be able to do alone. Both, my husband working full time and I was a full time mother. So we asked others to get involved. Luckily for me, it's been a family an affair. My brother got involved, my husband's brother got involved, and also a close friend of ours got involved. So we all decided, have a meeting, decided that it was a great idea, and we kind of took it from there. The first year was the hardest and also was the longest. Almost took us a whole year to actually organise. But as we've been doing it each year, it just gets easier and easier. As we had all the contacts, everything in place, it's just become a lot easier for us to do now. To be honest, a lot of people we kind of mentioned the idea to said, it's no way, you've got no experience in events, you've got, you have hardly got any resources to do this. It's a huge project, and they were kind of saying, we don't think you'll be able to do it. Think about it. Honestly, it's going to take up a lot of your time. Are you sure this is something you want to do? My husband, to be honest, he was very passionate about it. I was then started having started thinking, oh no, are we going to be able to do this? People are right, it is a huge project, we don't have any experience. But he kind of pushed for us to go forward, and I'm glad he did, because it just, we've learned so much by doing this. We just carried on. We thought, the more we thought about it, the more we realized that there is actually a need for it, because there is nothing out there that was wasn't a marketing platform for these businesses, especially these small Muslim businesses, where they were literally probably just on social media, but they needed something bigger to be able to market the brand or their platform on a bigger platform. So when we realised that there's a gap in the market, we just carried on. Thought, no, this is something that is needed, and we can do it. And I think once we got everyone involved and everyone's just positive behind the whole project, it kind of kept us going. And although people would give us a few negative comments or put a down on it, we knew what our plans were, what we wanted to do, and we knew that it could be something huge. To be honest, it is a lot of hard work, But if you're passionate about something, I think you should go for it. You know, it's with that hard work, you're able to achieve something. You know, you put that hard work in and you will be successful. You know, all I can say is to be able to be a mother, to be able to run a house and to do something like that is you just got to be super, super organized. But if you've got a dream, you're passionate about something, do something, I think you should just go for it, and hopefully everything will fall in place.